Did you know that poor circulation is the hidden culprit behind discomfort in the feet, legs, and knees for millions of people? If you're like many, you might be experiencing pain while walking, nighttime cramps, swollen legs, tingling, or that relentless feeling of heaviness, without realizing that the root cause lies in your blood vessels. Welcome to Organic Awakening, where we uncover natural, powerful ways to reclaim your health and longevity. Healthy circulation is the lifeline of your entire body. When blood flow is compromised, it doesn't just stop at swollen legs or achy feet. It can escalate into varicose veins, those bulging veins that signal poor blood flow, or hardened, narrowed arteries that choke off vital blood supply to the neck, heart, and legs, a condition known as atherosclerosis. And it doesn't end there. Poor circulation can mean that your body struggles to heal wounds, leg muscles grow weaker, and neuropathy symptoms intensify, causing burning sensations and painful tingling in the feet. But the most alarming part? When blood stagnates and thickens in the legs, it can form clots that block veins and arteries, posing a serious risk to your health. The good news? You don't have to suffer in silence. You can enhance your circulation naturally with simple, potent home remedies that are probably already in your kitchen. Today, on Organic Awakening, we're diving into 4 essential vitamins for heart and circulatory health. Nutrients that help blood flow smoothly, reduce clot formation, and keep your blood vessels strong and flexible. And make sure to stay until the end, because the last 2 are especially powerful. Now pay attention to this because circulatory problems can appear slowly without you noticing at first. Although anyone can suffer from them, they are more common in older adults, people with heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, or those who smoke. That's why managing these conditions is crucial to improving circulation as part of the treatment. Here are 5 warning signs that may indicate that the circulatory problem is more severe. If you experience any of them, in addition to incorporating the natural remedies I'll mention, seek medical help as soon as possible. In such cases, an imaging test, along with a clinical evaluation, can help you address the problem in time and prevent complications. The first warning sign is persistent numbness or tingling. It feels like an uncomfortable tingling sensation in the legs and feet that occurs frequently, especially when you've been sitting for a long time, crossing your legs, or standing for too long. If you notice this happening often, it's a red flag because your muscles and nerves may not be receiving the oxygen they need. The second warning sign is having cold feet all the time, even on the hottest days. This can also indicate poor circulation. The third warning sign is leg cramps when walking or exercising. They can be so intense that they sometimes force you to stop what you're doing. This happens because your muscles may not be getting the oxygen and nutrients they need during physical activity. This condition is known as intermittent claudication, a clear indicator that the circulation in your legs is compromised. Sometimes, the cramps worsen at night, forcing you to jump out of bed or massage yourself for relief. Some people, instead of cramps, suffer from restless legs at night, an uncontrollable sensation that prevents you from finding a comfortable position, affecting your quality of sleep. If you've felt this discomfort, it means the circulatory problem is already affecting your nerves or worsening an existing neuropathy and shouldn't be ignored. At this point, I want to tell you that all of this can be addressed. In many cases, the problem can be reversed, especially by incorporating the natural remedies I'm about to share. The fourth sign is changes in skin color. Your skin may appear paler or bluish, or dark brown spots may appear, especially on the feet and around the ankles. This is also a sign that your blood vessels are damaged. Not only does it affect your skin's appearance, but it can also slow down wound healing and cause your legs to swell easily. The fifth sign is varicose veins and spider veins. These are twisted, dilated veins that appear on the skin with a reddish or bluish color. They generally occur when the walls of the veins are weakened, damaged, or the valves aren't functioning properly, causing blood to flow in the wrong direction or pool, leading to all the symptoms mentioned above. All of these signs indicate that your circulation needs attention as soon as possible, at least to rule out a more advanced problem and begin treatment as early as possible. Now let's look at the 4 vitamins to improve your circulation and strengthen both veins and arteries. The first one is niacin, also known as vitamin B3, a key nutrient due to its positive effects on circulatory health. This vitamin works to maintain the flexibility and resilience of blood vessels, helping to prevent blockages, reduce blood clot formation, and improve blood flow. This is especially important for people who suffer from varicose veins or venous insufficiency. In addition to improving circulation, niacin plays a crucial role in heart health because it helps regulate cholesterol levels. What it does is reduce LDL cholesterol levels, also known as bad cholesterol, and increase HDL levels, known as good cholesterol. This is essential to prevent plaque buildup and keep arteries clean and open for proper blood flow. When cholesterol plaques accumulate, they harden and narrow the blood vessels, making it harder for blood to pass through and increasing the risk of serious health problems like heart attacks, strokes, and circulatory disorders in your legs. Therefore, maintaining adequate levels of this vitamin prevents such damage while also protecting your heart health. But the benefits of niacin go far beyond that. In the brain, it protects neurons from age-related damage, improving memory, concentration, and supporting healthier aging. Now, how can you effectively obtain this vitamin? Niacin is naturally found in various foods that you likely already have in your kitchen. Eggs, for example, are an accessible and easy source to incorporate into breakfast. Chicken, especially the breast, is notable for being low in fat and rich in niacin. Just make sure it is hormone-free. Fish, such as salmon and tuna, are excellent options not only because of their niacin content, but also for other nutrients like vitamin D and healthy fatty acids. Nuts, like almonds, are a very practical option, ideal for those midday snacks or cravings. The recommended daily intake of niacin varies from person to person, but for the average adult, it's recommended to consume between 14 and 16 milligrams per day. This amount can be easily obtained from a balanced diet. For example, a 100-gram chicken breast contains more than half of the niacin you need daily. Are supplements necessary? In most cases, supplementation is not needed as long as you include these foods in your diet. However, in specific conditions like nutritional deficiencies or certain intestinal diseases that involve poor absorption, supplements can be useful. That said, there's an important detail to note. Excessive niacin supplementation can cause a phenomenon known as niacin flush, which manifests as redness, warmth, and generalized itching. Although it's usually not dangerous, it can be quite uncomfortable. But niacin is just the beginning. Now, I want to talk to you about another essential vitamin for the health of your blood vessels. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid. It's crucial that you know its medicinal secrets. This powerful antioxidant has a direct effect on your blood vessels, strengthening their walls and helping them stay flexible and resilient. This means that the pathways through which your blood flows remain strong and in good condition, resisting the damage that can occur over time. Besides these positive effects, vitamin C plays a crucial role in collagen production, a protein that acts as a natural support for the walls of arteries and veins. This reinforcement is essential because it strengthens the structure of these vessels. When collagen is in good condition, the risk of developing varicose veins and other circulatory issues caused by vascular wall deterioration is significantly reduced. These effects are even more important in the legs, where blood vessels are subjected to greater pressure due to gravity and the distance from the heart. That's why an adequate amount of vitamin C not only improves circulation in the legs, but also the feet, also reducing inflammation in those areas. This is particularly beneficial for those who suffer from restless leg syndrome or the feeling of tired and heavy legs at the end of the day. So, what are the best sources of this powerful vitamin? Fresh citrus fruits like oranges and lemons, as well as kiwis and strawberries, are some of the primary sources. Ideally, you should consume these foods as fresh as possible because vitamin C degrades quickly when exposed to air and light, which means it loses its effectiveness if you keep these fruits cut for too long. And many people don't know this, but a guava contains more vitamin C than an orange. But that's not all. This vitamin is also found in vegetables like broccoli, red bell peppers, and spinach. Now, pay close attention. Although vitamin C supplements are widely available, It is very important not to exceed 2,000 milligrams per day, as this can cause digestive discomfort and increase the risk of kidney stones. Therefore, it is always best to prioritize natural sources that provide vitamin C safely and effectively. Supplements should only be considered under specific conditions and with a doctor's guidance. Now that we know the fundamental role of niacin and vitamin C in circulation, it's time to talk about another key nutrient, vitamin K. This vitamin is essential for protecting the circulatory system and preventing the formation of clots, allowing blood to flow optimally to the extremities, thus improving the health of both veins and arteries. Its main function is to regulate blood clotting in a very controlled manner, preventing both excessive bleeding and the formation of dangerous clots. In addition, vitamin K plays a crucial role in preventing calcium buildup in arterial walls, preventing them from hardening and developing atherosclerosis, a condition that reduces blood flow and increases the risk of serious health problems like heart attacks and strokes. To obtain it naturally, green leafy vegetables like broccoli, spinach, and kale are excellent options. These foods not only provide vitamin K, but also contain antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect all your cells, along with fiber, which is very beneficial for gut health. Also, kiwis contain vitamin K and are very easy to incorporate into your diet. I recommend preparing and consuming a daily green juice rich in antioxidants, potassium, magnesium, and vitamin K, made with celery, kale leaves, a kiwi or a red apple for sweetness, a piece of ginger, and for added freshness, a few mint leaves. If you want to sweeten it a bit more, a teaspoon of cinnamon is a great option. I suggest drinking 1 glass each morning, unfiltered. However, a word of caution. If you are taking anticoagulants like warfarin, it is important to understand that you do not need to reduce foods rich in vitamin K. The issue is not consuming them, but making sudden changes in your intake. Here's the key. What your doctor does during your consultation is adjust the anticoagulant dose to keep its effect stable in your body, and this depends on your vitamin K levels remaining consistent. So if one day you eat a lot of broccoli and the next day you eat no vegetables at all, this can alter the medication's effect, making it less effective or too strong. Thus, the ideal is to maintain a constant intake of vegetables in your diet and consume them regularly and in a balanced way. And if you decide, for any reason, to increase or decrease their consumption, talk to your doctor to adjust the medication dosage and avoid complications. Now we arrive at one of the most powerful vitamins for circulatory health, vitamin E. This nutrient is well known for its antioxidant properties, which help protect our cells from daily wear and tear. To understand it better, imagine your blood vessels as water pipes. Over time, these pipes can oxidize and weaken, especially if they are constantly exposed to harmful substances. Free radicals are precisely those harmful substances. Small particles circulating through the body that, if left unchecked, can oxidize and weaken the walls of blood vessels. Vitamin E acts as a protective shield, preventing those free radicals from causing damage. This way, your arteries and veins stay strong and flexible, allowing for better blood flow and reducing the risk of diseases in the heart, brain, and legs. Moreover, this vitamin is essential for preventing clot formation, significantly reducing the risk of blockages in the circulatory system. But the benefits don't end there. Vitamin E also stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and dilates blood vessels, a process known as vasodilation. This facilitates blood flow and lowers blood pressure, allowing the heart to work more efficiently. To get these benefits, foods like pasture-raised egg yolks, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds, as well as spinach and broccoli, are rich in vitamin E. Also, avocado is a natural source, especially when you scrape the darker pulp that's in contact with the skin. And many people don't know this, but extra virgin olive oil, in addition to containing healthy fats, also provides vitamin E. As for supplements, my recommendation is that they are not necessary unless your doctor specifically prescribes them, for reasons such as malabsorption due to intestinal issues or a confirmed vitamin E deficiency. In fact, supplements in high doses or uncontrolled use can increase the risk of complications like bleeding.